Hey mages on the internet, Matt here from TOTALmtg. I thought I'd do a quick discussion video today after the recent announcement from Wizards. So it's been revealed that Brawl is coming to MTG Arena. Now there's no official date yet, but apparently this year. So that's exciting times for all of us. Maybe some people may not agree with that, but I think for the vast majority, Brawl coming to Arena is very, very exciting. So for those of you who don't know what Brawl is, it's a format very similar to Commander, except that all the cards that are used have to be from the current standard sets. Now each deck contains a commander, where this can even be a legendary creature or planeswalker. Very much like Commander, each deck can only have one of each card, except for the basic lands. But unlike the Commander decks, they must contain 60 cards for your decks, not 100 like obviously Commander. The Arena Brawl format will differ to that of its paper counterpart, as it will just be 1v1 and not multiplayer on Arena, which for me is a big, massive shame. Maybe they'll be able to do something about this in the future, but for me, seeing how Arena can nearly implode when the board state gets crazy in 1v1 matches, the chance for multiplayer looks a bit of a stretch at this time. So there's a few questions that Magic players are debating about at the moment, asking, with this announcement coming out, one being, should it be a standard rotating format like it was originally meant to be? Now this is obviously up for debate, but a lot of players wanting it to be non-rotational. Reasons for this? Well, some of them are pretty simple. You will always be able to use your whole card collection. Money you've spent in the past will not be washed down the drain. People's hard-earned money and time as well, obviously, of course. After all this is a digital product. So obviously, unlike Brawl in paper, once the card is out of the format, it can't be used in anything, say, like EDH Commander, which is, it's basically impossible to do on Arena at the moment. The card pool would continue to grow, hence decks and of course new card interactions down the line, which means, just some real fun card action. Now there could be some logistical problems for Arena with this, and maybe it could lead to some broken decks that all people want to play. We do get that in some of the the petitioner decks when we put that kind of format in there as well. But I think a ban list will take care of that personally. But you got to ask yourself, is that even viable though, a separate ban list for certain standard formats? I personally do think so, as they already do this in some of the challenges, where recently I think they banned Narset for one of the specific challenges. So it obviously can be done for, if they want to program it in, it can be done. But while all of this obviously sounds great, Brawl was meant to rotate. That is what they set from the start, and if it doesn't, is it really Brawl anymore, or is it just like a historic singleton format? Which, to be honest, I would be pretty happy with, and I'm not sure about you, but I would be happy with that. Either way, for me, the format is meant to be casual, just like Commander. It's meant to be fun, which leads obviously to my next question: should it stay in the fun to play section, so to speak? No daily coins or prizes for winning Brawl matches. Just you and your opponent play a deck. It's because it's fun, not worrying about getting missions done, not getting stressed over how you're ranking up with the ladder. That really does stress out a lot of us. You fool not to admit that. Keep it as it was meant to be, Wizards. I really beg you and implore you to do that. It's a fun, casual format. If you want to do the odd competition, then that's fine. That's all good, because it gives people the choice of whether they want to actually participate in that. But overall, I think people would like to play with their friends, build the decks, and just have a bit of fun. So in conclusion wise, some will say Brawl is dead in paper. I think Arena is possibly where it could shine. The support for it certainly seems to be coming at long last. It's like it was made for Arena in my opinion, it really does. New Brawl pre-constructed decks are coming too, with Throne of Eldraine, which is great. But what do you think about that? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your opinion on Brawl. There certainly seems to be a lot more positive opinions on social media than negatives, so I say bring it on. We're going to get a new format. It gives us more reason to play cards that we don't usually play in decks, and they just sit in your Arena library. This just seems like a really, really good idea. Who are you looking at for your Brawl commanders? I read today that if Brawl was to hit Arena now, we'd have over 100 different commanders to choose from, which is epic. Now obviously they've said this is coming out later in the year, which basically gives them about 5 months to actually try and sort this out. Hopefully we get it before Christmas. That would be really, really good. But we'll have to wait and be patient, and hopefully it will come very, very soon. I, for one, cannot wait to start putting my brewing skills together. I'm sure a lot of you brewers out there will be doing it. All the different commanders, like I've already said, making loads of different decks. The matches are going to have variety. We're not just going to be constantly playing mono red, mono blue, but it could lead to a lot of aggro, with the life and stuff like that, starting life. It could lead to a lot of aggro decks, and maybe that would, maybe we have to do something about that, which is why I think, there's a few little things that need to be sorted out with Brawl before it actually does hit. But like I said, I'd love to know what you think. Please put it in the comments. Just want to say thanks for everyone taking the time to watch the video today. It was just a quick little discussion with this great announcement. I really hope to hear all your points of view on Brawl in the comments. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and liking the video is a great way to support the channel too. You lot take care, and I'll see you on the next video.